Right, so these two angles being the same, you should have written somewhere corresponding angles, parallel lines as part of your reason. Definitely, there are other ways of doing it which will be actually longer. For example, alternate angles, parallel lines. Then after that, you go with the opposite angles of a parallelogram. Okay, without reasons, you will not be able to get a full mark, regardless of whether they state in the question by showing your reasons. They don't have to say that. It is understood that you need to state your reasons. Okay, then next one for triangle A, for angle ABC, then you should be using interior angles, parallel lines after you have found the value of x. So the reason, interior angles, parallel lines. Okay, now question number 2. Anybody needs help? I believe it is a question that is very similar to the one found in checklist number 1 also. Okay, anybody needs help? None. Then we move on. Question 3. Anybody needs help? 3, okay. In a hexagon, 3 of the interior angles. This is a hexagon, so it is a 6-sided figure. They didn't say that it is regular. So we expect that the angles could be different, and in this case it is. Now, each of the remaining interior angle is x. Calculate the sum of the interior angles of the 6-sided polygon. Just a recap, 6-sided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I deliberately did not draw a regular hexagon to illustrate that we can still divide this hexagon into 4 triangles with 4 times of 180 degrees as the total interior angles. So that brings us to the formula for the sum of the interior angle. So angle sum equals to 6-sided minus 2. Then we get 4 triangles. 6 minus 2 to give us 4. Then multiply by 180 degrees. So we get 4 times 180, 720. Oh, answer sheet wrong. What did they say? Huh? X equals 10. I don't know, is that the answer for the part B? No, okay, let me try to do part B now. So we know that one of that is 105, 99, 120. So the other, then we plus 3x should give us 720. So we have angle sum 105 plus 99 plus 120 plus 3x should give us 720. 3x will now be equal to 720 minus our 105 minus 99 to 0, 396 degrees. Therefore, x equals to 132 degrees. Right? Is that what you got? Okay, very good. I like that you all can tell the answer is wrong. Okay, question 4. Anybody needs me to go through question 4? Yes, okay, I intend to go through this also. Now, they tell us that these two rectangles, they are congruent. So again, recap. This word congruent means same shape, same size, S-I-Z-E. Same shape, same size. It could be rotated, it could be reflected, doesn't matter. Same shape, same size. So if they have the two rectangles, same shape, same size, means that the two breadths must be the same, the two lengths must be the same. Quite a unique question over here. When you face a problem that you don't know what to do, you list down what you can tell from here. Okay, I see coordinates. Let's start with the first one, 15, 46. X coordinate is 15. The block 15, okay? So this tells me that this is 15. When this is 15, it means that, okay, the spacing over here is 15 units. Not that it matters yet, I don't know. Then this tells me that, okay, this is 46. level 46. What else do I know? I know that, okay, 63, so the block, this guy's staying at block 63. Oh, I think I can tell the difference between 15 and 63. Not sure whether that is important or not, but let's just leave it first. Then I also know that the level is level 10 or Q. So this is level 10. So now I can tell that, okay, there are 10 units over here and there are 36 units over here. Yes? 36 level difference. Okay, so the length of this triangle, of this rectangle is 36. Now if that is 36, then given that the two rectangles are congruent, exactly same shape, same size, then this also has to be 36. Same shape, same size. Then we can also find the coordinate with this piece of information already. If this over here, block 63, and the length here is 36, then what must this be? So it becomes a primary school question already, right? It ends at 63, 36 units backwards. What is it going to be? So you just need to take 63 minus 36. For this value, we have 63 minus 36 to give us 27. Now I know that for the point R, it has a block 27. Okay, now the x coordinate is insufficient. I still need a y coordinate. I need to know what level this is. So in order to find out, I need to know the height of this. The height of this rectangle. We can do so using our newly found value of 27. 27 minus 15, I know now that this is 12 units. The breadth of the rectangle is 12 units. So this must also be 12. Now if that is also 12, what should this be? Then it also has to be 12. Now since this is 12 units above level 10, then what must the y coordinate be? The answer is 22. So the coordinates of R will therefore be 27, 22. Okay, I'm going to remove all these. Figure it out yourself. If you ever finish copying. Okay, it can be done. The next one is question 5. Anybody needs help? Nobody? Daniel, okay with question 5? Okay. How about part B? Scale factor. What's the answer? 2 over 3, is it? 2 over 3. Scale factor equals 2 over 3. Anybody got 3 over 2 initially? When you first did it, did you get 3 over 2? Of course I got 3 over 2 when I first did it. You know what happened? I treated this as the original. Then I treated this as the image. Never read question ma. I only saw find scale factor. Then I thought left hand side original, right hand side image now, but turns out no, it is wrong. A, B, C, D, the one on the left is a reduction. So this was the original. Now this is the image. So it became smaller. Then our scale factor we expect it to be less than 1. Image over original. So part 2, anybody needs help? Hao Tian okay? We think? So what we learned in part 2 is that although although the perpendicular distance is not shown, C to AD. When you talk about the R to PS, they told us it is 6.7 cm. The fact that these two are similar, then the ratio of these two perpendicular distances will also have the same scale factor. Alright, so now question number 6. Sea aquarium, perimeter 3 cm on the map. Actual perimeter is 3.75. Find the scale of the map. So for this, I want to remind everybody again about the presentation. Write down map, actual. We are coming to the middle of Sec 2 already. So 1.5 years in secondary school, you have to realize that presentation is very important in our mathematics. We're not just focused on the working only, which could be the case in your primary school, where they say you only need to show one sentence at the end. Now, every single question that you do, make sure the marker is able to follow what you're thinking about, your train of thought. So the map, we had originally 3 cm to 3.75 km. So now in the form 1:R, no units, means same units. Only because the units are the same, then we can remove the units. So in this case, cm and km, definitely we need to change one to the other. And either one you change to the other will result in the same answer, as long as you do it correctly. I believe most of you would prefer to work with bigger numbers than to have many decimals. So 3.75 km, let's change that to meters, so times 1000. Then after you change it to cm, times 100. So we end up with 3 cm to 375,000 cm. So once the units are the same, now we can remove them. But this is not 1:R yet, so we divide by 3 on both sides. So we have the answer as 1:125,000. So that is 1:R. In the form 1:R. And the next part, very important, still on the same question. Wow, this question not done yet. Did they ask you for the value of R? Did they ask you to solve for R? No, they didn't. They wanted it in the form of R. So, what do you expect in your question paper, right? You will see answer. I'm talking about presentation now. Answer. This is for part A. Like this. I'll show you. This looks like it is worth, if they are generous, 2 marks. Okay? Then what are you going to write inside here? If you write 125,000, the marker very hard pain, because obviously you know how to do. Want to give you 2 marks, but cannot give you 2 marks. They'll mark wrong. Because it said in the form 1:R. So you are supposed to write 1:125,000. Get it? Please don't throw away marks, I'll feel very hard pain also. Next. Let's move on to the next part. Why? Not done yet. Then is your table very messy now? Okay, just settle it quickly. Now part B, part 1, a model of the aquarium is used. It's made using a scale 1:400,000. Okay, now it's a different scale already. Let's just remove this. A pillar is 4 cm long. What is the actual length? Same presentation. Map to actual. So 1:400,000. So this is our 1 cm to 400,000 cm. The next part is telling us, oh, the pillar is 4 cm long. Okay, 4 cm. Then this must be 16. 2 zeros, 1, 2, 3 cm. So this is the actual length in cm, but they wanted it in kilometers. So you need to divide by 100 to get to cm, plus to get to meters, then you need to divide by 1000. So total 5 zeros. Can I cancel 5 zeros? Oh yes, I can. Serious? Four cm times 4, 16, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Huh? So what's the actual length? Huh? What do you get? 16 what? 16 km. You know what? I'm stunned. The mathematics tells me it's 16 kilometers. Have you seen a pillar that is 16 kilometers long? Let's see. Tallest building in the world. The tallest building in the world is 828 meters tall. By how many times? This the what was that? Do you learn the what? The you know the as you all go out towards space, the different regions, what is it called? The most outer one is called what? The stratosphere or something, is it? Stratosphere. It's the second major layer of Earth. 18 km. Wow, the plane gonna knock into. Okay, no, that's not very nice to say. Okay, no. Okay, back to this. So when you do mathematics, right, be very sensitive to numbers. No, sometimes they don't make sense. It should prompt you to check your work again. So I said, 60 kilometers cannot be lah. Then I look at it again. It really looks like 16 kilometers. Then I confirm with you guys. You also get 16 kilometers. Something wrong with this question. Aquarium. I think the fish up there, the pressure very low. Okay, floor area of the aquarium model is in square centimeters. If the floor area, calculate in square centimeters, if the floor area is 162 square kilometers. You know what's the size of Singapore? Sorry, I cannot help it. Area of Singapore. 728 square kilometers. Okay, what is this? This is about 1/3 the size of Singapore. 1/3 the size of Singapore. Wow. How much water is there, man? Okay, so map and actual. So we had 4 cm to 16 kilometers. We have to decide whether it is useful, because when we talk about length, right, we have our 1:400,000. And you know what's going to happen when we find the ratio of area? We are going to have to square it, isn't it? From length to area, square. Everything you square it. So the next part, don't copy it, because it's going to be quite ridiculous. Okay, so 1 cm to 400,000 cm. Next, we're going to square everything. So 1 square, you get 1. Cm, when you square, you get square cm. Okay, looks alright so far, 1 square centimeter. But can you foresee what's going to happen already? You're going to be squaring that 400,000. 4 square, you get 16. 5 zeros. When you square, you get how many zeros? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Square cm, right? Like I said, don't copy this down, because it's ridiculous. Now the area, the ratio of the area is as such, and they are telling us that the actual floor area is 162 square kilometers. So this being 162 square kilometers, now you should be wondering, how am I supposed to convert square kilometers to square centimeters? Now let's switch over to the other side and find the corresponding area on the map. So this is very troublesome. Can be done. If you're very careful, you're very exact, you will still get the correct answer. But Like I said, we don't expect you to write so many zeros. Then how do we do it? For this type of question, where we have a difference in the units for area, you go back to the ratio for length, you put them in the same unit. So instead of cm to cm, you put it as cm to km. Since they wanted km square to cm square, right? You give the ratio of length cm to km. So instead of 400,000 cm, we have simply 4 km. So the ratio of the area now becomes very manageable. We get 16 square km. Okay? Don't need to deal with humongous numbers. Okay, now next, they tell us that this being 162 square kilometers, then what is the area on the map? So now you can use your direct proportion. 162 divided by 16 times 1. So 162 divided by 16. 162 over 16 cm square centimeters. And then you just state down your area on the map. On map will be, is it correct now? Okay, 10.125 square cm. This is the area on the map. So it's 162 divided by 60, you get 10.125. Pretty sure this will come out. We want to see who are the ones who are going to be writing so many zeros on your exam paper. And then you're going to have a headache converting your square km to square cm. So since we are at this, I'm going to remind you on the conversion. What is km? Okay, start from the left hand side. mm to okay, the one mm lah. Usually you use cm. Okay, cm to meter to km. Okay, what should we do to go from cm to meter? What should we do? cm to meter? Times. Divide by 100. Okay. What do we do over here? Divide by 1000. How about this way? Who say? Oh, you're talking about the next one, right? So here you multiply by 100. Right? This is what we learned in primary school already. Then to go from km to cm, you just multiply by 100,000 lah. Next part. What if I change this to square cm? Then square meter, square kilometer. Is it going to remain the same? Divide 100, divide 1000 times 1000 times 100. Focus. Not the same already, You will need to square. Okay? Then something that we have not covered. What if it is a cube? What if it is a cube? Cube. Now, and you cube everything lah. Cube, and cube. This is the conversion. So please don't ever say things like 1000 square meter equal to 1 square kilometer, because they are totally different. This is wrong. They are not the same. 1000 meter, yes, it is equal to 1 kilometer, but 1000 square meter is not the same as 1000 is not the same as 1 square kilometer. Different, huh? Okay, now question 7. Anybody needs me to go through? Don't say okay. Aiza? Arisha? Question 7. Oh, okay, ready. Okay. Question 8. 8 is simple lah. Don't want to go through. Question 9 also don't want to go through. Question 10. Question 10. I will go through question 10. Hire purchase. Hire purchase is you paying a deposit or down payment, and then you take the item away, but you pay installment after that every month, every year, depending on the question. So the deposit is 1/5 of the cash price, then 24 monthly installments, 130. Find the total amount that she pays. So total paid will be 1/5 of our 3499, then plus 24 times of 130. So this is the answer. 3499 divided by 5 plus 24, 130. So she pays a total of 3819.80. Okay, now I ask you, what is the interest that is paid? How much interest was paid? Do you know how to calculate? Just subtract. This is the original price, but she obviously paid more. Paid more by how much? Just subtract, and that is the interest. So the answer, 3819.80 minus 3499. So the interest, the trade-off. The trade-off for just paying 1/5 of the price and walking away with it cost her extra $320.80 over 24 months. Then they may actually ask you, find the interest rate. Then you need to use I equals to PRT over 100. Okay, I hope you remember this. Simple interest. Because very easily this question could have asked you to find the the interest rate, for example, the value of R. They have to work backwards lah. I already told you how to find the interest. You know the principal, which is actually 4/5. 4/5 of the total cash price. You know the time frame, 2 years, not 24 years, 2 years. You can find the value of R. Next, part 2. Salesman, okay, yeah, this I want to go through also. Sell the TV speaker to Sue for $342. Okay, so money exchange with the speaker, $342. He made a loss of 5% on the price. Loss of 5%. So question, is this 100%? Then original is 105%. Okay, is it this case or is it this case? 95%. Original is 100%. Okay, which is the case? Red or blue? Because I can see both of them, there's a difference of 5%, right? There's a loss of 5%, what? So, red or blue? Blue, how do you know? It is correct, blue is correct. But how do you know? Original is 100%. Original is 100%. Whatever you compare with is our 100%. Sometimes they don't use the word original, but whatever they are comparing with will be the 100%. And so yes, this is what I want to stress. And obviously, by me stressing this, I'm trying to tell you that there's a difference. Whether you use the method in red or the method in blue, there's a difference in your answer. Don't believe? Go and try it out yourself. Okay? So with this, I think you should be able to do this question. Now in part C, anybody needs me to go through? No? No need, did you all draw things like arrows? Anybody look at work? Do you draw arrow? For things like $1, then you arrow 0.52 pounds. Huh? What? How you draw that one? Like that. Like that. Then like that. You want me to give you this thing like 100 times that you trace? Hey, I did before leh.